pick up the phone, they drop everything. Ras Igus is going through trials and tribulations. He's in and out of the hospital. But he said, no, for black women and for U.N.I.A, there's nothing I won't do. So please give it up for Ras Igus.
Greetings, in His Imperial Majesty, Emperor U.N.I.A King Selassie the First. Let me correct that. It's a black woman in the hospital and I have to be there back and forth with her. Yeah, give thanks. Now, if I don't perform this poem anywhere else, and I do it today, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. And it's called, Woman, I Honor You. Woman, I honor you for all that you do. You're the source of life, great and small. You gave birth to all. You are wonderfully created, perfectly designed, greatest thought from the Creator's mind. Woman, I honor you. Her creative abilities are such. Give her masculine energy. She'll add her feminine touch. She's not just for romance. She's the counterweight that gives the universe balance. Give her a house. She'll give you a home. Give her dough. She'll give you bread. Give her grief. You might as well be dead. Woman, I honor you. She was your first teacher. She taught you to walk and talk. She was your first entertainer. She sang you a lullaby. She was your first responder. She came running every time you cried. She was your first doctor, tended to you when you were sick. She was your first counselor, gave you directions when you needed it. Woman, I honor you. This patriarchal world done everything to curtail woman. Politics and religion are weapons of woman's suppression. To Mother Nature she has a direct connection. Ever heard of woman's intuition? Push your woman down, you push yourselves down. Lift your woman up, we all will be lifted up. Woman, I honor you. Even when she's old and gray, and no more the object of pleasure that men desire, she's a woman, she's a mother, she's that precious treasure. If she's bent or lame, remember her name. Respect the womb from whence you came. Woman, I honor you. Woman, I honor you. Woman, I honor you. Yes, and this poem, I heard the brothers who come up here and talk, and the sisters too. Almost everything is wrapped up in this poem. You see, it's a question and a challenge to the female at the end. Now it's called, how did we become their slaves? How did we become their slaves? When we gave the world science, mathematics, astrophysics, they were living in caves. When we studied hydrodynamics, controlling the flow of the Nile River, they were cannibals eating each other. How did we become their slaves? When we gave the world religion, the Sphinx, the concept of God, the old pantheon. When we made the connection between the gut, the heart, and the head, we even went as far as to mummify the dead. How did we become their slaves? When we lived in civilized societies, they were jumping from tree to tree like monkeys. We built pyramids, Imhotep making medicine and such. They were still making primitive sounds while drinking blood from human skull cup. How did we become their slaves? When we invented shoes and the drums that transmit news, they were running around their feet with claw-like fingers and canine teeth. How did we become their slaves? There is nothing new under the sun. All these technological advancements we have done. Miseducation by design was fed to you. Mansa Musa financed Mecca and built Timbuktu. How did we become their slaves? When we came from the land of the rising sun, the cradle of civilization, the land of gold and of wealth untold, to be brought and sold on the auction block as livestock. How did we become their slaves? Over 400 years in the claws of the beast. Over 400 years, vampire feast. Over 400 years in colonial trap. Over 400 years of the whip that crack. Man, rise up to your former glory. So many times we told the story. Sisters, rise up and lead the way. It seems like man is drunk from the wine he had yesterday. How did we become their slaves? I am Ras Igus Moulton, that's my time. Thank you.
One more time, Ras Igus.
brethren, I just pick up the phone and he's there. Friday night, we were at his program, and I reminded him to come Sunday